To more breaking news that we've got coming in, and this actually harks back to the story we were covering before this, as Union Minister Pralhad Joshi has sat down with his family to watch the Kerala story film in Hubballi in Karnataka. Remember, the significance of this is, of course, that Karnataka is a state that A, is headed into elections, but B, that we are seeing a number of opposition-led states proceed to either ban the film or make strong statements about it. In the light of that, this move should obviously be looked at as deeply symbolic. Let's go over to my colleague Arun Dhanta for more context on this story and this development. Arun, over to you.
Well, that's right. We are seeing that top and ministers are going and watching Kerala story, and in this list now, Pralhad Joshi is also adding, who has watched this movie in Karnataka along with his family members, and BJP leaders are making sure that they watch this movie and also talk about the things what is happening in Kerala, because we have to understand this thing that Kerala is a new catchment area which BJP thinks for them, and therefore such movie gives fodder to their mission in Kerala, and therefore we are seeing that yesterday Union Minister Anurag Thakur watched this movie, and today Smriti Irani is also watching. And in fact, before this, in the midst of Karnataka campaigning, JP Nadda, BJP chief, had watched a movie along with Tejasvi Surya and other BJP members. So it is amply clear now that BJP is making a point that these are the things which is happening in Karnataka under the rule of the left government, which of course has a bastion as Kerala, and therefore perhaps they think that this movie can actually reflect or create an awareness amongst the masses as to what is happening in Kerala, and therefore at the end will give some sort of ammunition or advantage to the BJP.
Okay, Arun, thank you for that context. Harish Upadhyay is also with us right now from Karnataka to bring us more context on this. Harish, Hubballi, Dharwar is also, of course, the region where the BJP has lost senior leader Jagdish Shettar to the Congress, or rather, I mean, he decided to move to the Congress when the BJP decided to field someone else. Should we look at this story in the context of that? How has this film been received in the last few days in Karnataka?
Well, remember, the BJP, which is on an overdrive in Karnataka in the last week or 10 days, is trying to ensure that every issue that it believes is close to its ideology, which it believes can get votes for it. The party has ensured that all leaders work towards it. Whether senior leaders of the party watching Kerala story here in Bengaluru just a couple of days back, or now Pralhad Joshi watching it, the Prime Minister making a mention of it in his speeches here in Karnataka, or today morning we have seen leaders of the BJP going to a Anjaneya temple in Bengaluru. The BJP ensuring that although the main public campaign time period has come to an end, the EC has ensured that yesterday after evening there has been no campaigning. That's the rule. But they are ensuring these subtle things, subtle gestures also send across a message, and ensuring at one time they do not really violate any poll code. At the same time, ensuring that some of these issues continue to be remain in public domain, continue to be in the larger narrative and people's mind. And perhaps this can be seen from that prism that the BJP is keeping the Bajrang Dal ban issue alive by going to Anjaneya temples. Other set of leaders are watching Kerala story. So the party ensuring that even during the silence period, the message is not lost.
I want to ask you, Harish, how has the film performed? It released a few days ago. We know that in some states it's doing well. In some states, if you take the word of the film associations, it's not doing so well. What is the Karnataka story there?
Well, although the Prime Minister has mentioned it, although the BJP has mentioned it, it hasn't become an issue among people in Karnataka. That's what we see right now, because it's not an issue that has resonated with people of Karnataka, because the state government can't take a decision. Remember, the model code of conduct is in place, so the government can't take any decision. Perhaps we'll have to wait for a new government to come in. We've already had Hindu Jan Jagrati Samiti asking that Kerala story should be ensured that it gets all the support here, must be made tax-free. Those kind of demands have come in, but the government is in no position to take a call. So we'll have to go see if on 13th which government comes to power and what kind of decision it takes. Perhaps till then, the status quo would continue, and the BJP hoping that this is another issue that will resonate with people ahead of elections tomorrow.
Harish, thank you for bringing us that context. As Harish just said, elections tomorrow in the state of Karnataka. The Congress hoping to steal power from the incumbent BJP. It's time right now for a short break. On the other side, more of the country's top stories. You're watching the 11 a.m. Breaking News Show.